Today we've got 15th of May 2011. I would like to tell you about occultism and witchcraft. Word occult means hidden, so it's a hidden knowledge. For most of the occult knowledge or occult wisdom, whatever you call it, you have to visit some kind of secret society, people that are in occult already. And I would like to warn you not to go there, because back to 2009 I was invited to some kind of occult gathering, even if I wasn't one, or they just want you to draw you in. It's not so easy to get out, as I heard later. So there was a guy that he claimed that he's an occult more than 10 years. And he speak in the forum how to do occult things, how to perform magic rituals, how to make a curse, all that stuff. And he told people if they want to be like him, to follow him. When I saw what's going on, I asked my friend that he was learning from me how to meditate and all that stuff. He developed his own practice later. He was moderator of that forum as well. I asked him to make it, to just cut it. And when we went to progress to cut it, and actually we noticed that lots of people gets to that guy, and they actually start to follow him, and he start to teach them how to be in a cult. And the thing I would like to warn you about occult and witchcraft is, back to that forum, I got another friend that came after me, like a few months after I came and became a moderator. I teach him the meditation, I teach him lots of things, good things. Then he get to that grasp on the other guy. When he teach him all that energetical vampirism, how to perform ritual magic, all that stuff, he came back to me and told me, I've been all through that guys told us to do, and I feel heavy. And he asked me why I feel heavy, why my energy is so heavy. I told him, when you get to the occult practice, when you want to manipulate other people by magic, by sort of other tricks, you get to the low vibration, you get in touch with familiar spirits, with some kind of dark forces, because behind that magic it's some kind of dark force. If they gonna give you something, but they gonna take something more valuable from you in a change. And I told you, whatever you perform a ritual or whatever you harm someone, the first things that happens, you got unconscious guilt that you hurt someone. Other things that impacts your energy, even if you don't want it, or even if you don't believe it. And that's why you become so heavy, because you pollute your energy. And there is lots of different aspects of if you've been through ritual magic already, you know how it's done, what you do, and what kind of energy you got in touch with. So if you got in touch with bad energy, it's gonna impact you in bad way. That's what I used to tell you about the spiral. If you got a bad day everything goes wrong and it goes bad, bad, bad. If you got to that flow that everything's going fine, you're happy, you've got everything you want, everything will go good. And I tell you how you go onto that good flow. And I would like to warn you so you don't make that mistake to go to that bad flow and end up that your life is totally messed up, like that guy's life. And he promised them that they can do actually anything with their life, which was a lie, because of occult practice, because of magic. You can make people feel or think the way you want, right? But on top of that, they didn't tell him that you're gonna give something for it, nothing for free. After I talked with that guy even more, he showed me that conversation with his, master or whatever you call it, and he said the same thing, that he, from long time, he's stuck on the same level. He can't go up. He's going down, I will say. And that's why I would like to warn you. Don't mess up your life. Don't go to the spirits to make some kind of rituals, or even if you do it alone, you will have to be aware that you're not alone there. There's some kind of dark forces coming to grant your wish. Either you like it or not, they gonna get something from you. They might get some kind of attachment to you, so can pull the energy from you. That's the most common thing, but the other thing is they might want to take over your body or other things. Depends how deep you are. So when you start, it's quite innocent, everything's going fine and all that stuff, how he told me back then. But later those forces come to you even more and more and more, as much as you can accept them. That's why it's really bad to begin with that. It's really easy to go deep down in there, but it's really hard to get out. The other thing I would like to tell you about occultism, when I've got my visions about past lives, my last past life was in England. I was an occultist. When I came to that vision, right, I realized that I felt guilt, that I make those people suffer, and was a bad person, and I was playing with spirits, and I gets back my memory, how it's done, how I done my rituals, how I done everything. But I don't want to do it again. I get the knowledge, but I don't wanna share that with anyone. So I've got some kind of understanding how it's actually working without getting into it again. The other thing about witchcraft they told me is the magic is good. It's not. They told me like, we can heal by magic, we can do people that they wanna make the things that's right and that's all the stuff, right? But still you impact those free will, and if you're gonna understand that magic bends the proper flow of reality, if you're gonna cast the spell on someone, doesn't mean that person will change. When the spell is gone, that person will come back to their day-to-day activity, to drinking, to take the drugs, to whatsoever. That's their choice. The choice you can make You can change yourself. You can't change the other people. All you can do is change yourself. You can give some kind of advice. You can tell people that this and that is wrong. But the choice is always for them to pick. So I hope you find it helpful and you find a lot of information. Thank you for listening.